What's up, everybody? It's Dat Mid here with
10 tips on how to wreck mid lane.
Alright, I'm gonna try to make this as fast as possible. First off, ChampionSelect.net. Just, oh my god, guys, I love you, thank you so much. Anyways, let's say you can't lane against Gragas. When you go there and you click Gragas, it'll give you the 4 champions he's weakest against, the 4 champions he's best against, and the 4 champions he works best with. Which leads me to my second point. You have to have a plan, and you have to be able to analyze what your opponent is doing. For example, if I'm against Mord, I'm gonna ward my Wraith camps. Mord often takes those and beats me in farm. I know this, and I can avoid this if I just ward. My third tip. Well, it's less of a tip, but it will make you a better mid. It's when to go back and when to stay in lane. Now, if you're really low health and you're low mana, then don't risk it and don't feed. If you're already 0-2, don't engage him. You want to think about when your blue is going to respawn as well. If it's around 720 and you're going back, your opponent is going to have blue. He's going to keep farming. You're going to lose your advantage. Tip number 4, buy wards. Moving on. Tip number 5, baiting. Do it and don't get caught by it. If you can trick somebody into putting themselves in a bad situation, do it. Tip number 6, avoid wasting mana on creep. You're going to be out of mana, he will engage you, you will die. Tip number 7, avoid pushing the mid tower before 15 minutes. Now there are exceptions, but I'm talking about solo queue. You're going to give the other mid time to farm, while if you try to farm, you'll be unsafe. Tip number 8, don't panic. A lot of the times, the jungler will come to mid, you'll go, oh my god, blow every spell, every summoner, and you're still full health. Unless you know you're gonna die, just take a second to think, then react. Tip number 9, don't engage. Unless you're Morgana, your job is to stay back
And deal tons of damage.
And finally, tip number 10, try new champions. For example, AP Tristana sounds trolly, but it's amazing. Well, that wraps up my first video. Any requests or criticism, let me know.